Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Welcome to the newcomers. I hope you like what you see, and if so, please do subscribe, like, share, comment. Be part of this journey by subscribing and hit that bell notification for new uploads each time I do come out with a new video. And I was waiting for my cut and thread to arrive. I've been having these circles here, if you remember, for some of you that are following me. I had to put them aside because I had no more thread. So finally it did get here. It's 100% cotton thread, 4-ply. So we're going to create the centerpiece for it. Now I'm going to start with the centerpiece with a model. I'm going to launch the video because then it would become too long doing the centerpiece and also the circles to attach to it. So you'll have the centerpiece, and then I will do the second video and link the centerpiece to the second video where the circles will be adapted on there, because some people necessarily don't want to just create these circles. They might want the centerpiece for other table runners or other things they'd like to create with it. So I will have the centerpiece alone in one video, and then I will create the attachment of these circles into the centerpiece and link the video onto the second video. So we're going to get started. So I'm using needle number 3. And I hope you're going to enjoy this tutorial. And please, people, if you do create my patterns, please tag me, share my work. It helps to circulate the video. Give it those thumbs up because that helps a lot, so the video can run through the world's eyes, and it helps me a lot to be recognized with the channel. So I thank you so much, everybody, and for your beautiful comments, and everybody in the groups, and also for the people that already have created some of my patterns, like Karen Coffee from Crochet Therapy. Amazing work that she has done. I absolutely loved it, in beautiful colors. Thank you so much, Karen. That was, you make me proud. Beautiful, beautiful stitch, and great work. So thank you so much for being part of my journey and for sharing your beautiful stitch, your work with my design throughout the world's eyes also, which there has been quite a few shares on her patterns that I have publicized it, and a lot of people have shared her work. So amazing. Thank you so much. And a big shout out to my beautiful, lovely, gorgeous soul sister, Karen Young. I love you so much, girl. And big shout out to my code teacher, Nancy Strand, that is always ready to help me out with the crochet codes. I can't thank you enough for that too. So thank you so much, you beautiful women. And of course to all my subscribers, thank you. I am very humble and grateful to every single one of you, and to everybody in the groups that have came over from the groups to subscribe to my channel. I thank you so much to every single one of you too. God bless everybody. We're going to get started on this. So let's do this. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make we're going to turn once. We're going to make the slip stitch knot like that. And now we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until 56 chain stitch. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so we have 56 chain stitch. I'm going to turn once. We're going to count 5 space back, not the one that's on the needle, but right after. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So on your 5th space, we're going to do a double crochet. Now we're going to do one per space, and we're going to have a total here of 12 double crochet. So do your 12, and then we're going to have a 2 chain separation. So having the 12 double crochet, we're going to do 2 chain, skip 1, 2 on the 3rd space, we're going to do another 12 double crochet, 1 per space. I also would like to mention, people, if sometimes I'm too fast for you, if you go up top, right on the 3 little buttons up there, click on that, go to settings, and you can slow down the video to the speed that you prefer. Because sometimes I'm just in my bubble talking and crocheting and forget that I'm recording and there's people that are not as fast or recognize the stitching as fast as I do. So I apologize for that already. And I apologize also if sometimes I do not know some of the codes. I'm still learning. So please be patient with me. I think I've come a long way, considering from the start of my videos that I had no idea on my codes. I mean, I look back and I just shake my head, you know, like, oh my God, this is awful. But I mean, I didn't know, right? So we're going to do 12, okay? So we did our 12 double crochet. This time we're going to do 1 chain. We're going to skip only 1 space and we're going to the next one. And we're going to do another group of 12 double crochet. By the way, people, the information on these threads, because the order I just placed, they come of a kilo cones. We're looking at 1,200, 1,150 grams of thread. And let me just show you. I have like 3 projects going on at the same time, so forgive me for that. Okay, so I'm working on this project, which will be the next tutorial. As you can see, will be a bedroom rug. And let me just back it up a bit. Okay, so you see the size of these cones. This is over 1,000 grams per cone. I'll leave all the information below, who you can contact and order from and get all your information from. This is from Portugal. This Portuguese thread. So I'll leave everything on the description box. You can contact the seller directly, because a lot of people always asks me about the threads, and I don't gain anything from it. It's just to help you out. So I'll leave the contacts below. You can contact her directly, and you can tell her that it was sent from my channel, so she knows that you came from me, and take it from there. Okay, so now we're going to do 12 again. Just bring this up. So we've done our 12 again. This time we're going to do 2 chain, and we're going to skip 2 space, 1, 2. On the third one, we're going to do double crochet. And so we're going to have another group here of 12 double crochet. So in reality, you're going to have 4 groups of double crochet, 12 double crochets. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end because I don't want the video to be too long. Okay, so now we turn our work around, right? We finished here. We're going to turn it around. We're going to go up 3 chain. Next space, double crochet. Next space, double crochet. So now we're going to have a total of 10 double crochet, 1 per space. And by the way, people, with these big cones, you have size 4, size 6, size 8, size 10, and size 24 on many, many colors you can possibly imagine. So I'll leave her Facebook and her YouTube channel. Also, you can look at the colors and the sizes that you are interested in. Just email her or contact her directly through either Facebook, email, and YouTube channel. Okay, so we have 10. 1, 2 chain. Inside of the square, we're going to do 4 double crochet. 2, 3, I think it's 3. I'm not sure. I have to I have to see my old pattern. Yes, it is 4. Okay, so 2 chain again. We're going to skip 2. We're going to do another group of 10 double crochet. This is very simple and very beautiful for any type of pattern you'd like to use it for. Even like hanging curtains, you know, with a finer thread, because you know the heavier, the thicker the thread, the heavier the curtain, right? So you can go thinner than that. So I just want to say also, this number 4 is equivalent, the same thickness as Aunt Lydia number 3, just to let you know. And if you want something smaller, go with Aunt Lydia number 10. So 1 chain separation on here, the middle, because this is the middle. We have 2 groups on one side of 10 and 2 groups on the other side of 10. So whatever we do on one side, we always have to do on the other side. So we're going to do 10 double crochets here. And every time we're going to do something on this side, we have to repeat it here. So we did the 10 with the 2 chain and 4 inside and 2 chain and then 10. So now we're going to do the same thing. 10, 2 chain, 4 inside, 2 chain, and skip 2 and 10. Okay? Okay, so we have the first group and then 2 chain. It's supposed to be 4 inside. I made a mistake. See that? I even mentioned it to you. Okay, we will. Oh, and by the way, of course, I have to remind you, always look up the video up ahead before you create anything, because sometimes I could miss a stitch and I can try to fix it. If it's at the early, I will take it down and redo it again. But if it's too advanced, I'm not going to take a whole pattern down just because of one silly little mistake. So usually I'll work my way around it and fix it up, but it's not even noticeable. So just make sure that you always look ahead. That you always look up ahead to the video. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 10. And like I said, this is the middle where we have the 1 stitch is the middle of the pattern. So that always stays a 1 chain stitch all the way to the end. And we're going to do another 10 double crochet here. Don't you love when you're just like ahead of stitch and then you realize something and then you have to take it down again? Ugh, it's just such a painful thing to do, but we have to do it. So another 10, because like I said, whatever you create on this side, you have to create, this is the middle, so whatever you do on this side, you have to do it on this side. So we got 10 there, 2 chain, same thing like we did at the beginning, and 4 double crochet. Silly me, I had mentioned 4 and I did 3. You see that? So that's how sometimes 2 chain again. Sometimes I get carried away yapping away and then I forget what the hell I'm doing, right? Okay, so we're going to do our 10 double crochet again and then go up 3 chain to the next row. Okay, so we finished this row. So basically what we're doing is we are widening up the little squares in the center. So we're going to cut down. So we're getting bigger on the squares on the center, but we're going to get smaller on the rows here. So we're always taking down by 2. And this is going to proceed this way until we only have 2 left of double crochet on the side rows, okay? So again, 3 double crochet, next space double crochet, next space double crochet. So this time, the last row we did was 10 double crochets. We're going to have 8 now. And now we're going to do this until we end up with only 2 on here. And then we're going to expand. We're going to go higher when we're going to finish this end. So 2 chain, go in the square. This will, you know, it's a build of blocks of squares. So we're always going to do this inside. 2 chain again, next square. So we are expanding squares, little blocks of squares. We're going to do 4, 1, 2. We're going to skip 2, and we're going to the third one. So we're always going to have the same amount of double crochets. So that means we're going to have 8 also in here. And always 1 chain separation in the middle. And the last one here in the middle, 1 chain separation, going to the next first double crochet from the previous row. And we're going to create our 8 here again. So remember, like I said, whatever we do on one side, we need to do it the same way, the same amount of double crochets on this side. So this is how we're going to do it until we end up with only 2. Okay, so we have our 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2 chain, and we're creating our little block, our little group of 4 double crochet inside of the square here. 2 chain, next block, next square, we're doing the 4 double crochet again, and 2 chain. We're going to skip 2 space. We're going into our third one and create our 8 group of double crochet. This is perfect if you want to do like those kitchen small hanging curtains, you know. It's gorgeous with a nice colored, whatever color of your choice, border. Okay, so we're going to turn around. 1, 2, 3. Next space. Now we're going to have 6 double crochet because we'll keep cutting down on the double crochet to create our blocks. Okay, so we're going to have 6 now on here. 2, 4, 6, 2 chain, go inside of the square and create our 4 double crochet and 2 chain separation. Next square, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 2 chain separation, going to the next square, create our 4 double crochets again, 1, 2 chain separation. We're going to skip 2 on the third one, and then we're going to create our 6 double crochet because it's always the same even amount in all 4 groups. 2, 4, 6, and always 1 chain separation because that's the division, the center middle piece of the pattern. And we repeat the same thing on this side. So just back it up for you a bit. So now you're going to create the same thing on here like we just did here, and I'll meet you on the next row. So I've turned around, I went up 3, now we're going to have 4, 3, and 4, because we skip always 2, and go into the square and create your 4 double crochets, 2 chain, and 4 more double crochets, 2 chain, next square, 4 double crochets, 2 chain, next square, 1, 2, 3 double crochet, 4 double crochet, 2 chains, skip 2 on your third one, and 4 double crochets here, 1 chain, always 1 chain all the way to the end, and then continue this side exactly the same thing as we just finished doing on the other side. 4 double crochet, 2 chain, go in the square, and you do your 4 double crochet. Now with this pattern you can go as big as you like and as small as you like, depending on the size that you want it to be. So it's a perfect pattern for the size you would like it. Very easy to create and very fast. Of course, the thinner the thread, there will be more rows to do, so a little bit more work, but it makes the pattern more sophisticated, more beautiful. We all know that the thicker the thread, it's not as sophisticated as a thin thread, right? So that's the painful part about using thin thread. You have so much work to do with it, but the value of the pattern is worth it. It's a lot nicer than the thicker one. So I hope you guys are going to also stay tuned for the rugs I'm going to create for my room. And I have another set of rugs. That's an order from someone that they want. So here it is. And then we have, this will be, let's say, the last row of the type of motif we have here, because on the next row we are going to repeat. We're increasing. We just decreased. Now we're going to, after this row, we're going to increase. So we're going to do 4, and then we're going to do 6 and 8 and 10. Okay, so now we're going to do 4 double crochets, 2 chain. It's an easy pattern, but a beautiful, beautiful pattern. I think, I don't know, it's been like years. I must have been a young girl when I first came out doing these patterns. Not everybody's making them, of course. I mean, the years go by, you know. I see so many patterns today that's just complete repeat of the 60s, 70s back then on the days. My mom's time and whatever and whatnot, my grandmother's time. It's like they're all coming back, these patterns again, and it's, you know, they're from way back then. But some people seem to think that they've created it, when in fact, no, because they existed already like 50, 60, 100 years ago. Anyway, 2 chain, 1, 2, and we're going to do the 2 double crochet. Like I said, we decreased, and then after this row we're increasing. 1 chain separation. This is the middle, and then 2 chain, go into your square and do your 4 double crochets, 2 chain, and we're going to repeat the pattern on this side just like we just finished doing, always with 1 in the middle only. So we ended up with 2, so this whole row will have 2 and 2, and at the end 2. And then we're going to go on the next row, we're increasing, we're going to do 4. So we've turned around, we're going to go up 3, next space double crochet, and we're going to create 2 inside of here, 2 double crochet, like that. So we have 4, 1, 2 chain, go into the next square, and we're going to proceed with our 4 double crochet, 2 chain, next square, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 chain, next square, 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochet, 2 chain, next square, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 chain. We're coming inside to where we have the 2 just before the middle. We're going to create 2 only in here and 2 more double crochets. So basically what we're going to do now, we're doing a triangle, right? We're going to do a triangle. So we're going to repeat these rows going through here so we can have the triangle in the middle, 1 chain, and we proceed the same way again on this side, the same way as we just finished doing on the right side. So 2 inside of here, that's the middle, 2 chain into the next square, 3, 4, 2 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochet, 2 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 chain. I don't know how many rows I'm going to have, but you could always look ahead and see up to how many rows. Anyway, I have 20 circles, which I will link the link below this video to these circles if you want to create this table runner. So I have no idea how many rows I'm gonna go, but if you advance the video, you will see how many rows, and I don't know the measurements of this yet because it's not created yet. So I'll let you know at the end how big this table runner is. Okay, so you turn around, 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to create 6 because we're increasing on the double crochets, and 2 inside of the first square. So you have 2, 4, 6, 2 chain, next square. So you're increasing the sides on the double crochet, but you're decreasing on the squares, okay, in order to have your squares and your blocks of 4, 2, 3, and 4, 2 chain, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 2 chain, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Where am I? Not 4, sorry, 2. That's the last one before the center. So 2 chain, and then we're going to create our 6 double crochet. So you know that you always have to put 2 in here and not 4, like I was just making that mistake. So 2, 4, 6, and then 8, 9. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so I've turned around. I've came up 3, did my double crochet, 2 insides, and I got a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Because the previous row was 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. So we're going to do 10, 2 chain, 4 double crochets, 2 chain. Now remembering that the middle, you have to do 2 inside of the square and not 4, right? Because we are decreasing on the blocks and increasing on the sides of the double crochets. It's so easy to make that mistake and create 4 in there. I've done that several times, so I'm sure you'll do that too, you know, unfortunately. Okay, and 1 chain. And continue to proceed with your 10 double crochets. And on the first block, you put 2 inside. Eight, 9, and 10. So I'm going to back it up for you. Look how gorgeous that is. Okay, I think I backed up pretty much everything. Try to turn my camera here a bit so as you can see. Okay, so let's continue to finish that row. Okay, everyone, so I did all my row. I've turned around. I started with the 3 chain going up. Now I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So we have to do 12 like we did here at the beginning. And then we continue on. 2 chain and 2 in here because we are in our middle. We need to have our 12. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, what am I talking about? We're going to do the 12 here. So you're basically just repeating everything that you have done from the beginning. And this pattern will always be repeated the same way. So you can go the length you'd like. One chain. So whatever you do on this side, you have to do it on this side. We're going to do the 2 double crochets here, 2 chain, and do our block here, and proceed with the 12 double crochets. Like that. So finish yours, and we're going to turn around. Now we've turned around. We did our 10 double crochets, and now we're going to repeat the same thing until we end up with 2. So basically, you know, you're right. It's right on the angle. The next row, you have 8. The next row will be 6. Next row will be 4, and the next row will be 2. And then you start gaining up again. So very simple. So we started with 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, and the middle one is 6 square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is the middle piece. So you'd come in the center again, and you'd create your 4 double crochet, 2 chain. We're decreasing again. So we're going to have 10 double crochet because we just finished doing the middle, which is 12. So it goes up to 12, and then we decrease, and then we increase. Okay, so very simple pattern. I'm going to continue mine to see the length I want for my circles. So you're going to have it, so you're creating already the next one, which is the same one here. And then you'll be creating the next row, which you'll have 3 squares, and you'll have 8 double crochet. And of course, when you finish the desired length, then you just finish at exactly the same row as you started. So not complicated at all. I think I made a mistake, yes. I have to cut it from here. No, I was right. Good God, what's wrong with me? I was almost taking it down. I was right. It's so many patterns that I create. And like I said, I have like 3 projects going on at the same time. And, you know, they're all different styles and stitches, and sometimes you just get confused. So 2 chain, and you create your second group of squares on this row, 4 double crochets. It can get confusing at times when you got too many things going at once. So we're increasing on squares, but we're decreasing on the double crochets. Okay. One, two, three, and turn around. Okay, so we're gonna do one more time of this, and then I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna continue mine. If you're doing the table runner, like I said, that I'm going to create, then you continue. You'll go into the second video, and you'll see how many rows I have done, because I will mention it on the second video how many rows I did, and we'll take it from there. Because at this point on this video I have no idea, and like I said, I wanted to create a video just with this pattern too, not necessarily the table runner, because other people would like to create different things with it. So whoops. Sometimes when I talk, I seem to forget where am I at. Okay, no biggie. We managed to fix 2 chain. Let's skip 1, 2, and the third one. Okay, so I'm going to continue one more of this triangle and show you how it's going to look like once it's finished the 2 triangles here. And we'll take it from there afterwards, 1 chain and then the next piece. So basically I'm creating the second triangle like this one. So I'm on my third, which is this one here. and then I'm going here, and that's 2, 4, 6. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of this triangle. Okay, you guys, so I did 2. Of course, I'm going to continue until the length that I think is perfect for me and for my patterns, for my little round patterns, which I'll be having going all the way around. It's going to be very nice, so you might want to stay tuned for that. And for the new subscribers, I hope you subscribe and you get the uploads. And if you're interested in creating it, then go ahead. And if you're going to publicize it, then please tag me along and share my channel to your friends, to the world. Okay, so whatever length you're going to do, what you're going to do is you're going to stop exactly like the first row we started. So basically, I've already started my next pattern. So you would stop like right there, right? With one only. And you'd cut your thread and tuck it in between your loops and so on, which I still have to do to this one. So this does it for this tutorial on this pattern. Like I said, stay tuned for part 2 if you're continuing with me to do this table runner, or have a look at it, how it's going to turn out to be. But I hope you enjoyed this pattern. It's gorgeous and it's pretty good for anything that you would like to create it on. So thank you so much for being part of my journey, everybody. I'm very appreciative and humble. I can't thank all of you enough, and for the people that's been following me from the start, thank you so much for your support. All of you, it means a lot, and it means a lot to circulate the video, also to be recognized worldwide. So thank you. Until next time, bye-bye everyone. Take care.